Today on the We Think podcast, I'm here with Theodore Albright, and we'll be talking about the mind, mindset, and mindfulness.
Most of what we do comes from a place of either conscious or unconsciousness. And that consciousness or unconsciousness is where our set mind and mindset sits. So when we encounter an endeavor, often we react, whether we react with queasiness, happiness, gladness, or sadness. It's a feature of the lens through which we see that particular event. And that lens is influenced by our set mind or our mindset. Now, let me say this, that mindset comes in so many varieties, but the root of it, in essence, comes from our perspective. So you start with a perspective, and that perspective really is shaped by our education, our socialization, our religion, our location, our upbringing, the books we read, what we treasure in terms of music, culture, environment, and so many more. All of this shape our perspective, and we are then influenced by that. What is even more interesting is that perspective comes in two folds. There is the conscious perspective, and there is subconscious perspective. That is the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And of a truth, about 90% of the perspectives are subconscious. So often we react without even knowing why. Why don't I like bees? Why don't I like ice cream? Why don't I like football? All of that comes from a place of the subconscious perspective or subconscious mind. Nevertheless, those biases which are resident in our subconscious mind, and they come in about 100 different flavors, need to be fleshed out. And if not fleshed out, their effect on us can be lethal. And so, knowing that we are a collection of biases, which we call our perspectives or our mindset, we then need to be intentional about how we approach given events and given scenarios and situations. And so as leaders, with this sort of knowledge in mind, the least you can do is to shape your perspective deliberately. And you do that by asking a number of questions. One is, what sort of mindset should I take in respect of action? What sort of mindset should I take in terms of analysis? What sort of mindset should I take in respect of emotion? What sort of mindset should I take in terms of change? What sort of mindset should I take in terms of... And so the mindsets are numerous, but I've just given you a few. I've just given you a few of these mindsets: action, analysis, emotion, change. All of these are relevant and have an effect on our mindset. And then, of course, in will rush the biases: unconscious bias, confirmation bias. There are numerous, in fact, there are legion. All of these go to shape how we think and set our minds for how we perceive and therefore act in given situations. I'll finish off by saying that if we come with a mindset seeking clarity, with confidence, seeking capability, challenging the status quo, then we won't be far off in addressing some of the biases that assail all humans when they come to think and act.